As you know, I'm a teacher by day, just standing on the 4th floor here because there's no one else here. The reason I came here is to do a time lapse. So yeah, as you can see, I've got my Ronin SC set up there. My degree is in theatre arts. I'm more a fan of the generation of a good plot than I am of what process is applied to get it across.
It is such a beautiful night out, the moon is shining, the birds are sleeping. Don't we like it when the birds are singing? Well, also sleeping.
Now we apply principles of theatre to school plays in China. I love it. It's great. But I can't help but notice the distant hills constantly calling me out for the sake of freedom and escaping the dread of being stuck in a foreign country because of a pandemic. Because I have to carry everything with me when cycling, my big old DSLR aren't practical at all. And I try to travel as light as possible. Stability is a big issue, and digital stabilization has its limits.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As I said before, I didn't plan on shooting the best possible video footage, but creating shaky footage like this just went against my everything. My background is in media, all kinds, from all stages. My mentors are filmmakers, veteran and new professional artists. I worked with cinema-grade cameras, created VFX for full-length feature films. Holding a non-stabilized camera, even when just playing, is just plain frustrating. Carrying a massive cine camera in one hand while traveling on a pedal-powered two-wheel transport is not an option either, so some experimenting with smaller alternatives, compromising on quality, was the new goal. I'm not the first person to attempt this, so I looked at what people I look up to in this field carry on them and how they go about covering their bases.
This little guy right here is the Sony RX100 Mark VII, and for how small it is, the quality is really quite incredible. I can zoom into things and get you those pretty shots.
But yeah, these things cost money, and we're trying not to blow all our savings just yet. Use what I have, and only what I can't do without.
We're gonna have a little bit of a different video today. I'm gonna go cycling with my dad.
Alright. Okay, so ons is op pad. We're South African, Afrikaans. Speaking English with my dad is just weird, so subtitles. Deal with it. Sorry, not sorry.
Maar reg vir die boot.
Ek is reg vir die boot.
I grew up doing all kinds of little adventures with my dad. Hiking Robberg and Plettenberg Bay before it was cool, ascending Mont aux Sources for my 11th birthday, getting tents as birthday gifts. This is merely extending a life full of similar mini expeditions. The trip started by crossing the Oe River again.
Ons gaan vandag, die plek se naam is Mid Yandangshan. Dis daai selfde plek waar ek in Karin was, maar dis suid. Die plek is baie groot, so hier is nou die suide kant daarvan. Ons gaan 'n bietjie daarna kyk, hopelik.
Hoeveel kilometer dink jy is dit hier vanaf?
Nog so 18.
Nou, dit wat jy nou hier afgeneem het, is die Zhenguan tempel.
Breakfast is a stop at a very fancy corner cafe. On the menu, mienbao sticks, meaty steam buns, boiled eggs. The budget for us both, 9 RMB, or just over $1. We scout the restaurant to find the table with the best view and opt for the only one by the canal.
So ons gaan daar ry. We're heading onto the actual hill now. Our first actual uphill. Ja, dis nogal 'n opdraandjie wat ons klim hierso, né?
It was quite an incline.
We saw the cable cars going, so we decided to go.
Jy geweet hy stop. Mooi hoe jy kan sien hulle
En ek het hom al gery. Nie hier nie, maar aan die ander kant in Mid Yandangshan. Hoe gaan ons nou vir die dames sê, jammer dames? Toe loop die kabelkarretjies.
Ek dink ek is bly ons gaan liewer met die kabelkar op en nie met die fiets.
Nie met die fietsen nie.
Hier gaat ene paadjie.
Dat is al makkelijk jy hom kan klim, ja.
Oupa het altyd 'n beleid gehad om in so 'n situasie van jy is nie altyd seker wat vir jou voorlê nie. Vat hom een dag op 'n slag. En ek dink dis 'n goeie beleid. Ons hanteer nou vandag hierdie dag en dis 'n wonderlike dag. Ons sal kan vorentoe terugdink aan hierdie dag. Maar môre ook nou nog, ons sal lekker kuier môre, maar maandag weer is weer 'n dag wat ons 'n nuwe uitdaging het wat jy net vir maandag moet vat. Vat daai stroomversnelling op 'n slag. En dan het jy weer platwaters. En dan het jy weer 'n paar stroomversnellings. Partykeer sien jy die stroomversnelling aankom en jy hoor hom aankom. Maar jy moet maar die stroom lees soos jy aan hom is. En jy vat maar die omstandighede. Partykeer moet jy bietjie uitklim en eers loop lees. Maar kyk daai klomp kabels wat nou daar afhang. Die berg wil omval, hulle moet hom anker, sien jy?
Ja. Okay, spaar reg. Uitklim. As hy. Jo.
Maar dit is jy moet reg is.
Ja, hulle moet die mense inlaat, dink ek. Hulle gaan mense nou hoor. Hier kom hulle.
要为下降付出代价。
没有票。
是的，我不明白，我们需要一张当票，我们可以在这里买吗？
可以在这里买。好的。微信这个吧。
不要微信，我支付宝。
没有。
没有支付宝。公档的。多少钱
？80。
80。
对。
好的。再见，再见。
好，再见，再见。谢谢。
Alright, klein boodskapie vir ons mense by die huis.
Ons skommel daai ding.
O, jong pa.
Ek het laas 'n bietjie rondgespring in ons karretjie. Ons karretjie daar op 'n sitplek gehad en toe wil ek nou na daai sitplek spring om 'n ander plek aan toe maak.
Ons gaan huis toe.
It has been a rough year. My favorite decades were the 90s, the 2010s, and March is something I read earlier today. Yes, it's been the toughest year so far. We haven't seen much of our family since we left South Africa in August last year. This was not how we intended to spend our time away from home, but what we got is better than what most people got. We count our blessings and create our own stoke. We're extending our own family. That in itself is the scariest and most exciting thing that has happened to us. It makes this year the best one yet. Life is all about choice and perspective. I intend to apply a lot of what my dad showed me growing up in my own family. I hope that my legacy will reflect his.